Himawari was eaten by Jura, or sent to the Daikokuten dimension by Kawaki. Yep, this is a curiosity about Himawari and kurama. Himawari is now in a state of threat and will be eaten by Jura, but with the return of kurama, is kurama able to help Himawari from Jura's attack? But if not, I'm sure Kawaki won't stay silent seeing Himawari in danger. But if Kawaki can't protect Himawari from Jura, should Kawaki be forced to send Himawari temporarily to the Daikokuten dimension? What do you guys think? But before that, welcome back again to my channel, Databeo. As usual, this time I will discuss some theories and predictions after yesterday's official episode appears. And once again, in each of these predictions we will see in the next few episodes, guys. But these predictions are only made based on opinions and speculations, guys. And as long as the official episode is not out yet, I will update some interesting theories about the Boruto 2 Blue Vortex manga. Take it easy, guys. I've separated some videos about the original Boruto manga and some theories or predictions that I keep in the playlist on this channel, guys. Remember, if you don't like these predictions, don't say I'm crazy and so on. But if you have another opinion, it would be better if you give your opinion so that we can all know some facts that might make more sense. So enjoy, guys. Previously, with Kurama's return to Himawari's body, Kurama will tell Himawari everything. But before that, do you know? Since when Kurama was in Himawari's body? But there is a little clue about this. In Chapter 77, we were given valid information by Demon that he felt a great energy in Himawari's body. Only Demon at that time could feel there was a great energy in Himawari's body, while Kawaki and Boruto, who had karma, could not feel the same as Demon. But with the presence of this Kurama, I'm a little curious and confused, guys. Will this Kurama be different from the previous Kurama? Then, is the power of Kurama the same as Kurama in the Naruto era? But do you know the answer to all these questions, guys? But before that, I have an interesting theory about the appearance of Kurama on Himawari's body. As we know, the Kurama that appears on Himawari's body does not really have a big and scary body like the one in Naruto, but the opposite. And here are some mystery theories that are still a question mark and curiosity about Kurama. First, Kurama did not rampage in Himawari's body after he was reborn. Because maybe each of us has our own opinion. If Kurama, who has disappeared in Naruto's body and reappears, it is likely that Kurama will be reborn in a wild state. And we can compare this with Naruto's story first. When Isobu was reborn after dying in his Jinchuriki body, Isobu became wilder than before. From that fact, we finally concluded that Kurama could have become even wilder. In fact, he will not remember about Naruto, who has changed his nature. But with this appearance, Kurama looks quite different compared to the others. Kurama looks calmer and doesn't act as much as before. In the past, when he was still in Naruto's body, Kurama tried to take over Naruto's body so that he could be free. But in his current appearance in Himawari's body, looks far inversely proportional to the situation when Kurama was in Naruto's body. On the other hand, if Kurama has been in Himawari's body for a long time, why doesn't Kurama speak and inform Himawari of his existence? Is Kurama waiting for the right time to talk to Himawari? Because as we know, while in Himawari's body, Kurama did not speak directly to Himawari. Guess, what's the reason Kurama didn't do that, guys? There are actually many considerations that we have to think about to answer this question. The problem is, do we know if Kurama really only existed in Himawari's body at Himawari's meeting with the demon? Then is it impossible that Kurama has been in Himawari's body since Himawari was born into the world? What do you think, guys? But let's try to make two scenarios. The first scenario is if Kurama has only been in Himawari's body since the first time Himawari met the demon. Why didn't Kurama talk to Himawari right away? He should tell Himawari to tell Naruto that Kurama has finally returned. There are several possibilities why Kurama didn't talk to Himawari. First, he didn't want Himawari to be scared by his presence. Second, Kurama had no chance to talk to Naruto because at that time Naruto was sent to the Daikokuten dimension by Kawaki. Then the second scenario is why Kurama didn't talk to Himawari if he was already born with Himawari when Himawari was also born into the world. The reason might be because he didn't want to scare Himawari, and anyway, Kurama didn't want Naruto to be surprised that his daughter had become a place for another Kurama. Kurama intended to protect Himawari when Himawari was in danger. And maybe now is the right time because Himawari is in danger. And the proof is, now Kurama is directly talking to Himawari. But what will Kurama do when he is in Himawari's body? In my opinion, first, he will tell Himawari that her father is still alive even though Naruto is no longer a Jinchuriki. That doesn't mean Kurama can't feel Naruto's existence. Kurama can still feel Naruto's existence because Naruto has chakra that has been fused with Kurama's chakra since he was born. Then, secondly, as long as Kurama is in Himawari's body, Kurama can see what has happened so far, just like Orochimaru who can see what happened to the shinobi world through the seal mark on Anko's body. Orochimaru said that the Senjutsu chakra placed in the curse seal was like a part of his consciousness. From these words, we can finally conclude that Kurama can also do the same thing. He can know what is happening from inside Himawari's body. If Kurama has been around since chapter 77, then Kurama has witnessed how this world has changed. Everyone's memories have been manipulated by the power of Senjutsu. Kurama might not have heard the explanation of Senjutsu, but he should have known that there had been an unusual oddity. He knows the fact that Boruto is Naruto's real biological son, while the world he sees today thinks Boruto is an outsider. Then, why has Kurama not told Himawari that Boruto is his biological brother all this time? The reason is because Kurama has not been able to convince Himawari for the time being, plus Naruto has been sealed by Kawaki. So, Kurama didn't know whether Himawari could trust him or not. After Jura managed to track down his whereabouts, now Kurama must talk to Himawari. He must tell Himawari the true events before Himawari is eaten by Jura. But in the end, maybe Himawari should have the same fate as Naruto and Sasuke, where he will be made to disappear for a while. But this is all just a theory and speculation. Then, the next question is whether Himawari will believe the words of Kurama and whether the information given by Kurama will not be erased by Zeno's power. If it's for a short period of time, the information from Kurama should be remembered by Himawari until she is eaten by Jubi. Many fans out there are still convinced that Himawari will not be eaten by Jubi. That doesn't matter because everyone has a different analysis. Everyone's analysis cannot be forced. We can only convince whether the analysis we make is reasonable or not. Why am I pretty sure that Himawari will be eaten by Jubi? The reason is because of the destiny that Boruto has. Momoshiki had once said that those blue eyes would take everything from you. Has Boruto lost everything now? Of course not. There is still Himawari, Sumire, Shikamaru, and Sarada. They are people who are quite close to Boruto, but they still haven't been made to lose their role in the story. Currently, the ones who have been made to lose their role in the story are Naruto, Sasuke, and Hinata. In the past, who would have thought that Hinata would also be made to disappear by Kishimoto-sensei? In the past, we only thought it was Naruto and Sasuke at most, but who would have thought that Hinata was also included? Then, are you still sure that Himawari will survive the Jura threat? For example, when fighting Momoshiki, we strongly believe that Naruto will not die, and he will continue to appear to help Boruto. And your guess was right, Naruto was not made to die. The one who died was Kurama. Then, what happened to Naruto next? He was sealed inside the Daikokuten dimension, made to disappear until an unknown time. Now, Himawari is the main target of the Shinju. Can Himawari survive? Because after all, when Kawaki heard that Himawari would be targeted by Jubi, Kawaki would definitely make a decision where Himawari would follow Naruto and Hinata. Please write below in the comments column. Would you rather Himawari be eaten by Jubi or put into the Daikokuten dimension? In my opinion, the same incident should not happen again. So what do you think? By the way, that seems to be some of our theories and predictions this time about Kurama and Himawari. If you have other opinions, please write your opinions. I'd love to hear them. Until here first for this video, don't forget to click the like and subscribe buttons. I'm iits'Nime. See you in the next video. Bye bye bye.